Hi everyone, if you want to be a smarter trader, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna explain the special features and options available in my strategy for you and what abilities it brings to us. If we try harder to get to know the features of these strategies that I coded for you, we can work with them more easily. I will try to explain the features and options of these strategies to you in several videos. So when you use these strategies, you can easily make the best use of different options are included in the strategy. If my videos are useful for you, please make sure to subscribe for more and like the videos to support my channel. And let's create a successful community together. Well, in the first section of the strategy that you see here, in any of my strategies that you are using, the VIP strategies or A series strategies, or my other strategies, which I activate for you in the indicator tab and invite only tab, the first section of all my strategies are related to deciding for entering a position. Okay, so at the beginning of each strategy, the settings are related to the entry of a position. In every strategy, before the type of deal, we have these entry settings. And this strategy that now you see here is VIP 1, Price Trendline Breakout. And it is using these settings that I explained it to you in my previous videos. Our first trend line creates a smaller trend lines by identifying small pivots and enters a position with breakouts. Our second trend line identifies bigger pivots and creates bigger trend lines, then enters a position with that trend line breakouts. In this section, it identifies support and resistance lines and enters a position using these lines breakouts. In the next section, we have a strong breakout. It means that if we're gonna enter long or short position, we must have a strong breakouts and our candle needs to break the line strongly. Okay, here's an example. When the candle that breaks the trend line moves away from more than 20% of ATR, we can consider it as a strong breakout and then enter to a position. Now let's see this in the chart. Well, if I click the bar reply tab and come to this part of the chart, look at this orange line here. This line breaks here with this candle, and after this break, it enters a short position. Exactly after this breakout here on this candle. This is a small and weak breakout, but yet it takes a position here. But if we activate a strong breakout and use this option of our settings, if we tick this one here in the setting, then our strategy won't take position based on these small and weak breakouts. Or here you can see another one, and we have a weak breakout here. If we change the 20 to 40, it means that our candle needs to break the trend line and pass at least 40% of ATR and then close. Then you see our strategy won't take position in these small breakouts. This feature is called strong breakout. Alright, look at this part of the chart. Here's an obvious example. We have two breakouts here. One of them is on this candle and the other one is here on this candle. If these candles be strong enough, then it takes position with these breakouts. But they are not, so it didn't take any positions here. But let me turn this off and see what's the strategy reaction to this change. Okay, it takes the position now based on these two breakouts. So this was explanation of all the features of a strong breakout. Well, the next thing that I'm gonna explain is, let me close bar reply at first and get back to the chart. Okay, the next thing that I'm gonna explain is about the types of positions that we are able to take. we can choose to take only long positions. You see, now we have entered only to the long positions in the chart. We use this feature when the market is strongly bullish, and we definitely don't want to take short positions in this chart. And also we have the same option for short positions. Now the strategy takes only short positions. And you see all the short positions taken in the chart. And in this situation, the strategy never takes long positions. If you choose both, you can have both long and short positions together in the chart. Alright, the next feature is close position with an others condition. Okay, we tick this one, and now if we have a breakout in the opposite direction of the current position, the strategy will close the position. Okay, let me turn this off and give you an example in the chart. Look at this position. It took this position for us like this. And now if I turn on the close option with an others condition, you'll see that a trend line has been formed here, which breaks in the opposite direction, so the strategy closed the position. And also in this position, we have a trend line that breaks in opposite direction, and then it closed the position. This option and this feature of the setting give us this kind of ability for our trades. The next option in this part that we're gonna talk about is do not go to the opposite position when the conditions are right. It means that when we are in one position and the conditions of the next position appears. We are in this position and here's a breakout in the opposite direction. If we use this option, it will close the position in this situation, but when we turn off this option, we can be able to enter to a next position. Actually, by removing this tick, we allow the strategy to enter the long or short position whenever the next entry condition arrives. In fact, if we activate this option, the position must either be stopped or take profit. If we remove this tick, our position will be closed when the next position that have the entry conditions appears and it will enter to the new position. Okay, this was all about this option. And the next option we have here is position shift between long and short. Some of our trader friends may be interested in entering the opposite positions at the point where the position is supposed to be long or short. Then they can tick this option. It means that when we have long position, it takes short position for us, as you can see here, and whenever we have short position, it takes long position. It means that we exactly replace the long and short positions with each other. Sometimes in some strategies, this option will help you. The next option we're gonna explain is enter position without balance long and short. Okay, what does it mean? It means that here you have a long position and immediately after that you have another long. Two longs in a row, and here you have two shorts in a row. Well, by removing this option, we will have a balance between long and short. Now we have one long and one short, and again one long and one single short. The whole purpose of this option is not having, for example, 8 or 10 longs in a row. And when you take a long position for the next position, it waits for a short position to enter. The next part in this setting is source of a strategy, and you are able to use each of these sources to make the strategy, use them for its calculations. And I will explain the features of different stops with details in my next videos. Have a good time!